Hi, how are you BTS friends today? Are you healthy? Jungkook's latest photo fascinates netizens. The invisible may be more surprising than you. It was as if the world had just been hit by a storm that came without warning. In just a matter of minutes, one photo uploaded by BTS's Jungkook on social media has exceeded millions of likes, thousands of comments, and tens of thousands of retweets. But it's not just the numbers that make a splash. There is something behind the photograph, something that is not immediately readable by the layman's eye. But to those who are observant, the details feel like a hidden message. Netizens were blown away not only by Jungkook's almost absurdly beautiful visuals, but also by the mysterious aura that emanated from the image, as if he had deliberately let part of his story be read through the gaze, shadows, and light that fell right on his face. When the photo first appeared, some fans immediately screamed hysterically, flooding the timeline with hashtags themed Jungkook New Era. However, there are those who try to study it more deeply. This is not just an ordinary photo, wrote one netizen. There was something behind that look, like he was talking without words. Indeed, Jungkook is known as a figure who rarely indulges his personal feelings openly in public, but through visual works, body gestures, or even just portraits, he often leaves an emotional trail that haunts the minds of anyone who sees him. What made the controversy even more heated was the background of the photo. Not a concert stage, not even an official shooting location that usually looks glamorous. The photo seems to have been taken in a simple but meaningful place. A room with warm lighting, imperfectly smooth walls, and faint shadows that give the impression of intimacy. Some fans speculate that it is a corner of his private home, or even a secret room that he rarely shows. This theory immediately sparked a wave of discussion on various fan forums. Did Jungkook deliberately give a little piece of his life that was rarely exposed? Or is this just an aesthetic trick to provoke public emotions? Not only the setting, his appearance also drew mixed reactions. Jungkook was seen wearing a simple t-shirt in a neutral color, without excessive accessories, without flashy makeup. But it is precisely that simplicity that exudes incredible charm. Netizens admitted that they were fascinated not only by his undeniable good looks, but also by the aura of realness that rarely appears in the polished entertainment industry. She looks like her real self, and that just makes her so much more attractive. One Instagram user wrote, on the other hand, not everyone sees this as a mere sweet moment. There are also those who think this photo is part of HYBE's grand strategy to shape Jungkook's new image ahead of the latest project or release. They believe that every detail, from lighting to facial expressions, has been carefully thought out by the creative team to create a stir on social media. This theory received additional fuel when a few hours after the photo was uploaded, BTS's official account began posting similar nuanced content, as if reinforcing a certain theme. What made it all the more emotional were the comments left by Jungkook himself. Short, just a few words, but the success gave the army around the world goosebumps. Are you seeing me? That simple sentence invites endless interpretations. Is that a question for fans? An invitation to really see himself, not just as an idol, but as a human being with all his emotional layers? Or is it just a subtle allusion to the entertainment industry that sometimes looks at artists only from the surface? Since the appearance of the photo, the timeline has been filled with frame-by-frame analysis. There are those who notice the reflection of light in their eyes that supposedly form certain letters. There are also those who dissect the colors of clothes and backgrounds in search of hidden codes. In fact, not a few believe that this photo was taken by someone very close to him. Not a professional photographer, but a personal confidant. This conjecture sparked wild speculation. Who is behind the camera? Is this a sign that Jungkook is opening a little curtain on his personal life that he has been keeping close? This phenomenon proves one thing. Jungkook has the power to shake the world with just one photo. In an era where visuals are milling about endlessly on the internet, the ability to make a single image persist in the heads of millions of people is something of a rarity. And Jungkook, whether fully aware or not, has mastered the art. However, behind all that awesomeness, there is a bitter feeling that some fans feel. They realize that behind the faint smile and look in his eyes, there might be fatigue that he did not express. Jungkook, who since he was a teenager has supported his family and carried the burden of being a pillar of BTS, is rarely seen truly resting. The photo, although beautiful, also raises the question, is he doing well? Or is it precisely this moment in which he quietly asks the world to see his vulnerable side? So it's no wonder that this photo caused two big waves among netizens. One wave that was purely fascinated, and another wave that felt this photo was an emotional gesture that should not be ignored. These two waves collide with each other in the commentary room, resulting in a deeper conversation than just praising good looks. Clearly, one thing is certain. Jungkook's latest photo is not just a picture. It is a story, a mystery, and perhaps a request to be seen more than an idol. And whether we realize it or not, we are all now part of that story.